All right, it is the first part of March, and we are in the teardown and final kind of fabrication process of the build. So I want to do a quick walk around here with you to show you what we got. So we have done some things here, or had some things ready by the time I got here. So just want to walk through. We did pull the engine out, and we are just doing some final things here. Going to get the side shields mounted on. We got the fuel system all kind of in there where it needs to be. All this has got to come out. Everything's coming apart. He's got some final things to do back here on the rear end to attack some things and weld some things up. He's got the wheelie bars just tacked right now. Those turned out really nice. And the hitch, we're still kind of figuring that out a little bit. So it's a little bit tricky when we go from dirt to blacktop. We got to have enough adjustment there. But yeah, it's coming along. We got a few little things to put on the roll cage yet, and that'll be ready. But I'm really hoping that next weekend we can get it off to powder coating to start getting it to the final stages here. But yeah, it's coming along really well. I'm really happy with it. Doesn't look like much when there's nothing in it, but again, there it is. And hopefully within a few months, by mid-May, we've got her up and running. So can't wait. So we've got a few small tasks to take care of today before we complete the whole teardown. One of those is to get the side shields mounted. We felt it was easier to just mark where the side shields got to go and pull the engine out and then mount them to the frame. So yeah, it just made this process a lot easier to deal with, and we'll be able to just mark them, drill them, and bolt them in there just to make sure everything fits good, and then move on to the front shield. And we're going to be doing basically the same thing. It was just easier to mark the holes and drill the holes with nothing in the way. We already knew where the shield had to go, so just put it on and attach it. Now we're only going to use one bolt on each side. This shield is very light, so basically, again, it's just a cosmetic shield. So we're going to try to get away with just bolting it down one bolt on each side. If we notice later that it's kind of flopping around or moving around, we'll add another bolt to it and make sure that it's not moving around when we're going down the track. And after that, you can see this is it. This is all that's left after the teardown. It's all on a cart. It's all ready to head off and go to paint. It's hard to believe that basically everything here is going to be a functional mini rod within a few months. And it's really exciting that we got it this far, and I feel like our time frame is really good. So depending on how fast we can get it powder coated and painted and how fast we can get some graphics work done, I'm hoping we can stay on schedule with this build and have it ready, by mid-May. That's our goal. Our first pull is at the end of May for Memorial Weekend, so we'd like to have it done and ready to go a couple weeks before that, just so we can work out any bugs or any issues that we might have. But yeah, here it is, all ready to be loaded up into the back of the truck. This is basically what our project has come to. It fits in the back of my pickup. So we're at the point now where we're going to take it to powder coat and get everything all finished up. After that, we're going to take it to graphics, have some wraps put on the rails and wraps put on other things, and then we can start the reassembly process. So honestly, this is probably going to be the last video I'm going to do for a while, because this process is going to take a little bit, probably about 3 weeks. And once we get it all back, I kind of want to keep the reveal a secret until it's completely done. So yeah, it's probably going to be the last video we're going to do here for a few weeks, until at least the tractor's all built, and hopefully we get that first startup and get it running and get it ready for the pulling season. So thanks for coming along on this journey. Stay tuned. We are going to finish this journey, so you do get to see what the whole thing looks like, and I can't wait to see what it's going to look like when it's all done and running.